Hey guys, welcome back to Maverick Watch Reviews, and for you new viewers, thanks for subscribing, I really appreciate it. Guys, I am super excited to bring you this watch review today. Today we have the Monta Triumph 150 meter Swiss-made automatic, and as usual we're going to open this thing up, look at all the features and functions, check out the build quality, and then I'll let you know what I think of this Swiss-made Microbrand based out of Missouri. Also, make sure you check out my Amazon shopping page for many of my other favorite watches. I'll make sure to put a link in the description field for you. Now guys, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this up front. I'm gonna go ahead and make this my watch of the year for 2018, and you're gonna soon find out why. This is absolutely the best Microbrand watch I have ever reviewed, and I've reviewed quite a few of them. This is unparalleled in the Microbrand watch world, and I don't think Monta is going to stay a Microbrand for much longer. That's how good these watches are. I want to say literally, but not literally, but I was blown away by the quality of this watch. So this is obviously an extremely biased review. I love this watch, and that's why I'm making it the watch of the year for 2018. So let's go ahead and take off the outer watch box, which is actually pretty nice in itself. Let's take a look at the inner watch box. Now I bet you're thinking, man, what a really nice wooden inner watch box. This is not wood, guys. This is actually acrylic, which is a type of plastic. It just looks like wood, and it is very, very well done. When I first saw it, I was like, man, they spent a ton of money on this watch box, but these are not like a $200 or $300 wooden watch box. So don't be fooled. They're just very, very well done. I just absolutely love it. So here we go. There you go. Now you've got the Monta logo up here that you can't really see because the camera can't catch it. But inside, obviously, you have the watch. This, I think, is like a little carrying pouch, if I'm correct. It's got Monta on there, embossed on the pouch. It comes with this little, it's like a little portable watch tile. It's not really a pillow. It's like a little watch card or something. Anyway, you put the watch on this and then slide it into this, this little portable carrying case. So there you go. All right, and now in here, you get a couple different things, and I'm going to show you this stuff, if I can get it out of here. There we go. All right, right here, it looks like, I'm guessing, this is, what is this? All right, it looks like this is, these are care instructions. General information, care instructions, stuff like that. The bezel function on the ones that have bezels. There you go. So that's that. This is your, I'm betting this is the warranty card. Yep. Now you can see this is a demo watch. Monta was nice enough to send me one of these out to review, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to do the best job I can. So anyway, this will be your warranty card. All right, let's put that back. This right here is the absolute nicest business card I have ever seen. I can't, it's got like a felt, like this back part where the picture is, it feels like felt. It's incredibly stiff. It's not your normal average business card. I mean, this is the type of attention to detail that I absolutely love. Even the guy's business card is just incredible. His name is Justin, and he is the owner of Monta. And if you have any questions, there's the information. If you want to look them up and ask some questions about this watch after review, I've never seen a business card like this. It feels like felt on the back here. Really cool. All right, I'm going to stop geeking out about the business card. So, and also you get some tools. Now this, I believe, is the spring bar tool. I believe, let me see. No, this is your little mini flathead. That's your little mini flathead. Even the tool is nice. I mean, this is like, and this is a really nice watchmaker's tool. Bergeron, that's what I was thinking of. It looks like a Bergeron tool. Man, even the little tool that's supplied, there's two of them. So you get the little mini flathead screw, and I actually had to use this to add 2 extra links that were included with the watch because it was a little bit small. The bracelet was a little bit small. And here's another one. This is your spring bar tool. There you go. Little spring bar tool. I mean, even the tools are nice, guys. Look at this thing. This is ridiculous. Again, attention to detail will get me every single time. All right. Now for the main attraction. Let's go ahead and pull this watch out. Now, this thing, I guess, has been passed around from reviewer to reviewer, and it was quite dirty. So I went ahead and gave it a nice little bath. So it should be nice and shiny now. Gave it a nice little bath. So let's get all this stuff out of the way. Normally I say this is all boring stuff, but with Monta, none of this stuff is boring. I really, really like this watch. All right, so let's get all this stuff out of the way. And I'll go ahead and put the basic specs on the left-hand side of the screen, and then we'll talk a lot more about this watch. All right, you're looking at a 38.5 millimeter case. It's 9.3 millimeters thick. It's 47 millimeters lug to lug. It's on a 22 millimeter bracelet. It's 150 meters water resistant, which of course is 500 feet. It's got the Sellita SW300 movement inside with a 42-hour power reserve. It is windable and hackable. You have a date function down there at 6 o'clock. It has Swiss Luminova BGW9. It has an AR-coated sapphire crystal. It has a screw-down crown, and it is made in Switzerland. All right, guys, what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to go ahead and give you some close-up pictures of the dial and the case back. I'll go ahead and put those up on the screen now. As you can see with the dial, those indexes kind of look like what I call a loom flume. If you remember back in the day, whenever you went to a water park, they had like a flume, like an old German-style wooden flume. That's kind of what these remind me of. You can see they're highly polished. And then in the middle, that's where the water would be. That's where the flume, it seems like it's just flowing down because they're angled, and I don't know if you can see that. Just really, really nice indexes. I love the indexes in this watch. Highly polished, filled with BGW9, just fantastic looking. And also, if you look on the case back, here's some of the case back pictures. If you look, the case back kind of has a Omega style screw down case back with that scalloped edging right there. I love, love, love this case back. Minimal laser etching on the case back, if you can see that, but just very, very well done. And I love that it's a skeletonized case back, so you can see that nice Sellita movement with that really nice, if you look at the rotor, you got some Geneva striping there. You've got the Monta logo in gold there in the middle. I'm sure that's probably like an IP coated gold right there in the middle. And you can really, really take a look at that movement. Really, really nice. So anyway, so there are the pictures. Let's go ahead and talk more about this watch. Let's talk about the case. Actually, let's talk a little bit more about the dial first. Minimal writing on the dial. You got the Monta logo there. You've got the word Triumph and the word automatic. Now, note that they didn't put the water resistance because this is really a field watch. So they didn't want to clutter up the dial too much with too much writing, too much text on the dial. Basically, you've just got a real simple dial, but it's very well done. Look at those. I mean, gosh, those indexes and those hands, those are rhodium plated hands, by the way. Again, with tons of BGW9 inside. Again, those are sword style hands. Really, really shiny. Very, very highly polished. Love it. And if you look down there at the date window, you can see that it's got a border, but it's kind of like a black, shiny, like lacquered border. It's not white, but it does make the date stand out. Even though it's not shiny, it gives it some definition. Then, of course, you see under that, you see where it says Swiss made. So simple dial, but just incredibly, incredibly well done. Really, really nice. So let's look at the rest of the case. You've got a mixture of brushed and polished surfaces on the case. The crown is highly polished. You got plenty of knurling. You got an incredible crown pop with this, by the way. Really, really nice crown. You got this one little polished area that goes on the edge of the case. If you look over here, again, you've got some brushing. And again, you've really got a mixture on the case of polished and brushed edges. And then when you look at the bracelet is mostly brushed areas. Except on the very edge of each link, you have a little polished edge, beveled edge on the links, on the end of the links, on the upper side. On the actual sides of the links, these are kind of, I wouldn't say highly polished, but they're a little bit polished. But this bracelet feels so good in the hand. There are no kinks in it. The links flow freely. I mean, look at that. And they just fold upon themselves. There are no like friction points between the links. It just feels incredibly good to put this watch on. Now let's get to the clasp. This clasp has the nicest click action of any clasp I've ever put on. I'm gonna go ahead and pop it out. And then it's a friction release. And then when you pop it out, now listen, I don't know if I can get this on camera or not, but go ahead and listen to this. It has the absolute most satisfying click sound I have ever heard. I love this bracelet. And it also goes for the security clasp. Really, really well done. Again, attention to detail, folks. You've got a couple, it looks like you have 4 micro adjustments. Let me open this thing back up. Really, really nice scissor clasp here. Highly polished scissor clasp. Extremely well done. I mean, this bracelet alone has got to be worth $300 or $400. I'm just guessing just the bracelet alone. So man, I'm just really, really impressed. I mean, it feels like you're holding a much better and well-known Swiss brand like a Rolex, like an Omega, like some of these other, really, really fine Swiss brands. That's the feeling that you get. Let's go ahead and hear that click again. Oh my God. That's the feeling you get when you hold the watch in your hand. It just, man, it just oozes quality. I love it. Let's go ahead and pop out the screw down crown. Again, very satisfying crown pop. And of course it winds and it hacks. Let me go ahead and pull it out. There you go. And then that is your time setting. There we go. And of course it hacks. There you go. Man, I just love this watch. Good grief. Pop it in, screw it back down. I mean, typical Swiss screw down crown where it's just buttery smooth. Guys, you have got to go out and get one of these watches. If you can afford it, they are not cheap. This particular model, as it's spec'd out, looks like it's about $1,550. This is not a cheap watch, but it is worth every penny you're going to spend. Plus, you do get free shipping, and you also get a 2-year international warranty of this watch. Oh man, I wish I could get one. Now, I would actually probably get their Ocean King. I wouldn't get this particular model just because the only gripe I have about this watch is the fact that it is just a little bit small for me. I would prefer something that has about like a 40 millimeter case at least, maybe 42, but I would like to have at least a 40 millimeter case for me personally. That's just me personally. So, but I mean, this is just that's the only gripe I have about this watch, is that I think that the case size is just a little bit too small. That's it. I mean, I'm just blown away. I'm absolutely blown away by this thing. I really, really, really like this watch. And I think you're going to too. And that's why I would highly recommend y'all go out and get one of these. So let me go ahead and put it on the wrist. I mean, I feel like I'm just drooling all over this watch, but I love it. I love it. It is expensive. It is not cheap by any means. Now, let me tell you that before I put it, but let me tell you this, before I put it on the wrist, I reviewed another Microbrand. I'm not going to give the name of it, but I reviewed it probably about 6 months ago. They were based out of Texas, and it was an okay watch, but it comes nowhere close to the quality of this Monta Triumph. I mean, this watch is in a whole nother league. That's why, again, I'm naming it Watch of the Year. This is you're on another playing level, another playing field, another level, another plane of existence when you get this watch. That's how nice this thing is. Good grief, man. Anyway, let's go pop it on the wrist. Let me show you a wrist shot. All right. There's that click. You probably heard that. There you go. Again, a little bit small, the dial and case, a little bit small for me personally. Would have liked at least the 40 millimeter, but I mean, it almost feels like you're wearing titanium. Not really because it's light. I guess it is, but just the fit and finish, it makes it feel light, if that makes any sense. Because the bracelet is so smooth, there are no friction points between the links. It just feels really light, even though it's 316 stainless steel. I mean, it just feels light, if that makes any sort of sense. Probably doesn't, but whatever. All right, let me go ahead and take it off. Let me give you a lume shot. We cut off the monitor. Let's cut off the studio light. And let's take a lume shot of this thing. You can probably see it already glowing right there. Let's go ahead and zap it here for a few seconds. All right. And there you go. I love that cobalt blue color lume. Really, really, really well applied. You can see it's really thick and really, it's a really wide application up there at the 12 o'clock index. Basically, the 12, 3, and 9 have the most. Not so much at the 6. I guess they didn't want to kind of interfere with the date window for some reason. I'm not quite sure. But just fantastic lume application. Wow. Really, really nice. Gosh, this is a nice watch. All right. Let's go ahead and wrap this thing up. I've already talked about it probably way too much, more than I should have. I love this thing, guys. I wish everybody could afford to get one, including me. They're just really, they are expensive. I mean, I'm not going to lie, but again, worth every penny that you're going to pay. What else? That's really about it, guys. That's really about it for this one. Again, go out there and get one. Go over to Monta's site, and I'll go ahead and put a link in the description field if you want to pick this one up. They have different dial colors. They have four different dial colors. They have black, gray, blue, and kind of like an olive drab green. You have 8 different strap styles. You have black leather, tan leather, chestnut, chocolate, a stainless steel bracelet, which, that's what this is on. Then you have black rubber, blue rubber, and gray rubber. They ship it to you within 24 hours on your next business day. Again, you have a 2-year international warranty, free shipping, and it's got tons of reviews. I mean, every review I'm seeing on their website is positive. I mean, for a company, a Microbrand company based out of Missouri, I'm just blown away by this watch. Guys, that's been about it. Go ahead and make sure you check out my Amazon shopping page for many of my other favorite watches. Obviously, you can't get this on Amazon. You have to go to Monta's site, and their service is excellent. So make sure you go to Monta's site if you want to pick one up. And also make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And guys, until next time, this has been the Monta Triumph 150 meter Swiss-made automatic, and I will see you on the next review. Take care. Bye-bye.